place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up.
G'day everybody and welcome back to another video. This video is the last video of the year. I can't believe we're actually at the end of the year. I'm in the Christmas spirit with my Santa hat on, but I'm actually in an area where I've been trying to get to for months and months and months, and that area is Vale Campground in Bundeena. So let's go check this one out, eh? Let's go. Vale Campground is nestled in the Royal National Park, Australia's first national park. It was created in 1879. It was first known as National Park. It was renamed in 1955 after Queen Elizabeth II travelled through the area. The Royal National Park is one of the oldest national parks in the world, second to Yellowstone National Park in the USA. Alright, I'm just doing some sausages and onions, just going to put it on a bit of bread for breakfast. At the moment, clouds are in, there's a little bit of rain, so I'm hoping it clears up a little bit because I really want to show you guys this area off, and it will look really good with the sun, but at the moment it's very cloudy and raining, but we'll see what the day brings, eh? I'm going to finish cooking up some snags and have breakfast. Alright, so I'm just on the sandbank section now, so pretty much straight opposite the campground, depending on the tides as well, but there's a nice long sandbank that goes all the way up and out, so obviously just depending on the tides you can walk across, but the water's generally like knee deep, like it's fairly low at the moment. But I just trekked across from the campground. But yeah, I'm gonna get the drone up and get some mad aerial shots for you guys so you can sort of check out the area and the view. So yeah, let's check it out, eh? Right, so the weather has been pretty bad. I did choose a great weekend to do this camping trip, but I'm not going to let the weather get me down. So I'm just going to go through some of like information about Vale Campground. So there is toilet and shower facilities. There is barbecue facilities as well. Now with the toilet and shower facilities, and I'll mention the there's a boom gate as well. So when you book through national parks, you will get the codes to come in through the front boom, and you also get codes to access the toilet and shower facilities. Now the campground itself, it is fairly level, which is really good. Great for all styles of camping. You can get your caravans, your camper trailers, rooftops in. There's nice walk-in areas as well for those who run just swags and tents when they do some camping. You've also got your designated car park areas as well, which is really good. Now the campground is pretty much in a great location because you've got the water. So you've got the beach, so your own little private beach sort of thing near the campground. You've also got the sandbank that you can walk across and go like a fair way out to do some fishing. So this campground, you're looking at about $56 per night. So for the 2 nights that I stayed here, it was about $112. So it is a little bit pricey, but you're not too far from Sydney. It's only an hour to get here to Bundeena and Vale Campground. And you've got all the facilities here. It's very well set out. So yeah, definitely got to put this spot on your next camping adventure. All right, it is time for my famous burgers. So I'm just going to start by turning the gas on. Just preheating the pan. So for these hamburgers that I do, all I use is the Wagyu beef patties. I get these from Audi's. They come in a pack of 4, which does me quite well, and they're actually not too bad. And then I caramelized some capsicum and onion as well. Then I throw on a couple, like a bit of cheese and a bit of just green oak leaf lettuce, but you can use whatever lettuce you like, especially whatever cheese you like as well. So let's start getting into it, shall we? All right, so I'm just going to season these meat patties. So with my secret herbs and spices, which is just a sea salt, cracked pepper, and a little bit of all-purpose blend. So that's just a Master Foods brand, which is pretty good. So yeah, season both sides of the patties with all these secret herbs and spices, as I call it. So I just got the onions and the capsicum in now. Just gonna caramelize these. Just got them in a bit of olive oil. All right, so capsicum and onions pretty much ready to come out. They're all nicely caramelized, and the meat patties are pretty much, probably need just a couple more minutes and then they'll be done as well. And then I'll prepare the actual hamburgers, which I've got these burger buns from Audi as well, which are really good. So yeah, I'll start creating this masterpiece and I'll show you the end result. All right, hamburger is done. Can't wait to hock into this. On point. Quick and easy, doesn't take too long to cook. You can be in the remote places of Australia and you don't just have to cook basic. You can cook all sorts of different styles of food. Hamburgers. One of my last videos I did a chicken casserole. So you can get creative out there and you can cook up masterpieces like this. Good morning. This is the next day and it's always the way. I've had overcast, bit of rain, the Friday afternoon, evening, the Saturday day, And now it's Sunday, and just have a look at this. Blue skies, sun's out. I don't know, it just seems like it's always the way. The day that you literally start packing up is the day that it's beautiful weather. But I'm just out here, it's low tide at the moment, just going for a bit of a walk. But yeah, there's some interesting history about the actual area where the campground's set up. So I'll just go through that once I head up there, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about soon. Alright, so I made it up to the section where I wanted to cover. So let's go through a little bit of the history of the actual camping area and of Bonnie Vale, because there used to be a whole heap of cabins. So let's start getting into the history of this, shall we? Because it's pretty interesting. Between 1930 and 1950, the area contained over 500 permanent campsites and around 170 cabins in the area of Bonnie Vale. The cabins were iconic that spanned from the Great Depression to the 20th century. The cabins were built by the owners using fibrous cement sheeting, steel and wood. Over 50 years, the cabins were slowly demolished over time. There is still some cabins left today. This is a special mention to the Guymere and Grays Point Scouts. I had the pleasure on meeting some of them over the weekend. They're heading out onto the water. It's a perfect day for them. If you're looking to get your kids out and about, have a look into the Scouts. It's a great stepping stone for the kids to start exploring and doing some camping and learning new things. One thing that's really good around this camping area is look how still the water is. Perfect for families, kids. Obviously you just have to watch them around the water, but it's not a choppy surf sort of thing. You don't have to be dunked by waves. It's just, we'll just have a look at it. It's just, it's like a lake. Alright, that is it for me from Bundeena and Bonnie Vale Campground. The clouds are starting to roll back in again, so the sunlight was short-lived. Hasn't been a bad weekend. I've always wanted to get to this campground and suss it out. I did do a day trip which is within this area, so I'll link that video in the description so you guys can check that video out, so you have a rough idea on what you can actually do in the surrounding areas when you stay here at the campground. So you've got some waterfalls to check out, some hiking trails, so definitely check that video out. So this is the last video of the year. I just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thanks for supporting me, and make sure you get subscribed because you just might find your next camping adventure. So until next time, I'll catch you guys next year. See you then. So you've also got yeah, I don't know, I'm just blabbering on and don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm getting into the Christmas. Can't talk. Alright, so I've made it up to where I want to discuss.